Hey there, my name is Alex. I am the Silver Mont, and 2024 has begun. So, I'm going to do a Weapon of the Week in Elden Ring every week until Shadow of the Erdtree expansion comes out, or until I run out of weapons. Or patience. Who knows? But for the first week, and for the first weapon, we will appropriately go with the Longsword. The starting weapon for the Vagabond class in Elden Ring. It can also be acquired at the Round Table Hold. The Longsword is a staple weapon of the Souls game, and it has been great in all of them. That holds true for Elden Ring. It's often a starting weapon too. You can use the Longsword for the entire game, and it will never let you down. It isn't all that flashy, it's a workhorse you could say. It fits into almost any build, and it makes a great sidearm, you might say, as it's not all that heavy and has very low stat requirements, meaning anyone can use it with a little investment. It covers standard and piercing damage types, offering great versatility in its moveset of slashes, vertical swings, and thrusts. So whether you're trying to slash through multiple enemies at once, hit some pesky rat on the ground, or thrust through someone's armor, it's got you covered. True to its real-world counterpart in that sense, the double-edged blade is very versatile. And of course, whilst the historical longsword may have been better suited for two-handed use, pairing it with a shield in your offhand in Elden Ring is extremely effective and a safe way to play. The only thing it can't really do is thrust from behind the shield, like a thrusting sword can, which probably just a game balance thing, but realistically you absolutely should be able to do that, but it would make this great weapon even better than it already is. Whether you're keeping it standard or infusing it, the longsword really works for just about anything. By default, it's more of a quality weapon, that is to say it scales roughly equally with strength and dexterity, but you can always make it, more strength scaling if you are heading that way. It is a relatively fast weapon, meaning it can apply status ailments without much trouble, and the longsword can pair with itself. If you want that power stancing goodness. Of course you can do that with just about everything, but the longsword's ease of use and relatively low weight and stat investment and just ease of finding it and speed make it rather well suited for that. Finally, just going by the looks of it, the longsword is subtle enough to match with just about any sort of fashion souls or elden bling you can imagine. It isn't a giant golden glowing rod that stands out. With its fairly neutral colour scheme and classically elegant appearance, it's well suited to anything from a low-ranked infantry aesthetic to an Elden Lord's backup weapon. Finally, if I had to rate the longsword, I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10 for Elden Ring. How about you? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time.